there, there's this concept in life that, well, like, okay, it's okay. I just basically it was this: don't microwave popcorn. Don't eat microwave popcorn. Um, I guess it really comes down honestly it really comes to this point. In a psychological means to convey a message, as this is essentially what advertisers use. This is essentially what people, in a means of conveying something that wants you to pay attention and key into certain facts into of itself, will say, don't eat microwave popcorn. It's harmful. It, 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 it's harmful. It's harmful! Um, um, oh gosh. Okay. Oh, oh, okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, there is a singular point to what is how you convey to life innocence. So you can break it to, you could say mm, you could say don't microwave your popcorn, don't eat microwave popcorn. Yet, it comes to the point of just simply saying, because to simply say, when you convey at a certain means, even when you resonate with a certain, it comes to a point that when you intermingle certain means, being this means and being this means, you will be able to, there is this vibration, and then it's the understanding is underlaid and interwoven within that of the outer, the vibrations that are of the closeness, and yet it really comes to the very simpleness of what is the changing period in of itself, of what is the changing of it, to where it's not being it, it is in the transferring and the changing and the means of still being the same thing in of itself, yet becoming something that is, well, what is tomorrow to the future. It's the same thing, yet they're different, right? So when you connect to certain things with words, so to say, don't eat microwaved food. Don't microwave your food. It's not necessarily the best thing for you at all. Yes, you can say that you can control your life. You can say that you can do it. You did you take the time to say, when I microwave my food, it doesn't really have the harmful effects that I hear about from others. It has its use of preparing food in the sense of what is a meal in that means and time of that moment. What will you learn from it? What will you gain from it? You don't really lose anything. There's also that concept. There's not this loss in life. There's no loss. There's never loss in life. It's misconstrued, and it's a taboo nature in habitations of humanity to say loss and think it's as loss, like it's a negative, to where you don't understand what zero is. It's actually a gain. You can only ever go forward in life. You can be dragged forward by life, and yet you're still going forward. And if you consider life to be that, and you to be you, then that's something. And yet, when you consider yourself working together with life, you promote something that means more. Because there is you and there is life. It's you can hear about potentially these wars in space, and then there are wars in life, and yet when you start looking at it from a standpoint of difference, a standpoint of what is life, what is the means to being able to live and be here now within the moment. Because there is a difference of now and in the moment. Because some would say in and of the moment to recognize that of finding the now. And so, well, when it comes to that of here and now, it's here and now. It is what it is. It's already done. It is what it is. You can't change it unless you change your here and now. How do you do that when you're this thing? You set up steps to stepping forward. How do you step forward in life? That is the difference. When you step forward in life, you step forward within yourself. Life and you are, there's no difference. There's no difference within life and you. You are the same. It is the same thing. What do you want in life? Now, sure, there's this getting past what seems to be barriers and walls. Yet, even if you don't think you last forever, surely you might think that you're going to last a year, 2 years, 3 years. So, in that time frame, you are lasting forever, right? If the window of whatever you're facing, per se, is a year, you lasted forever in that construct of what is life. So, it's very true. You don't have to be a spiritual being. You don't have to be being spiritual. You can be being what you are. Yet, when you encompass what life can be, that's where it becomes a point to where there's more. To where there's a branch in life and you are the leaf that's growing the caterpillar, as then you become the butterfly because the caterpillar ate you, and instead of probably pooping out stuff, because I don't know if caterpillars poop really, they could, and yet mostly what do? Caterpillars turn into a cocoon that birth the butterfly, the flutterby. So it really is how you look at it. And maybe more the point of why I'm speaking using words is to say, just because you can do something and convey a message a certain way because it's easier doesn't always mean it's the best option in conveying what you want in life. When you are the one that's telling your story, when you are the one that's saying to life, this is what I want. Life does not look at that there's another person in life. Life looks at life, that there is life and there is you. And when you go forth and you attempt or you try to bring life to destroy to doing something to something else, regardless of what it is, you're doing it to yourself. When life sees life and you. So when it, in the simpleness of what it is, there is you talking to life and life talking to you. So when you do anything to anything, it is life and you. So you love yourself. You be loving.